So it turns out that you can go to Liurnia early and still do Irina's quest from the beginning. You can see on the map I have been up into lakes and grabbed one of the maps. And here she is.
The servants have since come for. I fear it's least.
You've all heard this a million times.
Thank you. Then please deliver it to me.
So I'll show you what I did. It's a bit of a run to get to get there. Part of it was not getting the grace here. Oh, I know what to do, I think. Yeah, that'll be quicker, yeah. So what led me to try this was actually, first off, I found out, well, I haven't tested this yet, but now I'm very inclined to believe it. I found out that going to Altus doesn't necessarily auto-advance Ranni's quest line to the point where the festival, Radahn's festival, is activated. Someone on Reddit mentioned that you can go to Altus, and then as long as you don't actually go to Redmane Castle, you can go to Castle Manor instead and do all those earlier quest steps of Ranni's quest. Let's make sure. Yeah, we want to go right there about. So one thing I tried then was in another playthrough, I came into lakes and I made sure to not go to, it's not really on this map, I avoided going to Patch's Island. I got close enough to do Volcano Manor recruitment, but I purposely avoided getting closer to him. I went a little bit out of the way to go to the crab shack to try to not get too close to Patch's little campsite there. And lo and behold, it worked, because I think because I hadn't gotten near it, he was still in the cave in Limgrave. Whereas I'm like 95% sure that on other playthroughs, when I've gone to lakes early and found him at his campsite, he just moves automatically from the cave in Limgrave, and you can't get the emotes and maybe some other stuff. Gestures, whatever. Gestures. That's a word that I say wrong. It's funny. I'm usually a stickler about that stuff. So now that I'm going up here, yeah, see, now I got close enough. And she's here, and this means I'm pretty sure, unless things have changed from the patch, I don't know, maybe if you don't talk to her, I'm pretty sure that means that if I go back to Irina now, she's going to automatically be dead. Edgar's going to automatically be gone from Castle Morn. But what I did do was I went, the usual only, as far as I know, Stormvale Castle skip, where you go down the bridge and around. And I tried as hard as I could to not get too close to her by looking for and using these things. And I was, I didn't think it was going to work, because I was close enough that I could see the grace, and I know she's very close to the grace. But I used these and went down, and she saw she was still there. And I'm curious to see if she, as far as I know, she shouldn't still be there now that Hyetta has spawned instead. But maybe I'm wrong about that. In which case, I guess I won't post a video. And I'm talking to nobody right now. Nope, she's gone. I can already see it, right? So, yeah, this is pretty interesting, because this is the biggest thing you miss by going to Limgrave early. The only other thing I'm aware of is you missed some stuff with Roderica, but you still get even this, you don't really miss any items except I think a sacrificial twig. But there's more dialogue. With Roderica, it's not that much. Here, there's the whole bringing the letter to Edgar. He can't go until you get the sword. You get the sword, he comes back, and then she's dead. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting, I thought.